So part of my daily routine is that I turn my kitchen scraps into a soup. Now, what do I do with them? Let me show you. This is the kitchen garden that I have managed to get most of the weeds out of. In fact, I've actually started on the second tier. That's a lot more challenging. Anyway, this is what I do. I create a little trench. That was yesterday's trench at the back there. This is today's trench. And I am just feeding the soil. Like that. Oops. And then covering it up. So that is waste not, want not. I've already done this bit here. So that's 2 rows done to there. So now I'm going to dig the back trench for tomorrow or today's stuff. And so I keep going until I get all the way down there. And obviously I will start by planting my new crop starting here. My rain bucket's doing really well. I think I'm going to let it fill up now. Because as you can see, it's doing pretty well. A little bit worried. Maybe not until the frost is gone. Give it another month, I think. I'm just killing weeds here, and those bags have got weeds in them, turning into compost, which I will just leave on this section. So that is the first. That's my kitchen garden, and as you can see, this parsley made it all the way through the winter, as did the chives, so that's great. And I believe that is kale there. That's what Benji thinks. Anyway, so I've started on the second tier, but as you can see, an awful lot of moss and stuff. So what I did when I was cleaning this bed up was I just brought everything to the front, let it rain on it, and then turned it over, let it rain on it. And after about a week or so, you just get left with the grunge. And that's what I wanted. That's what I've been doing here. And as you can see, it's doing really well here. It's going to be pretty when it flowers. And if necessary, I will be putting stuff on the top level. I haven't got that far yet. Now this is all part of my exercise for the day. Put more steps in and doing stuff like that. By the way, all my tools are right there, hanging on the back of the shed. What I found out is there is a right way to put these little snow shovels. I use these to pick up leaves and things, these small ones. But what I found out was we've had some pretty heavy winds, and they really, really like to pick up snow shovels and move them around. It's quite funny. And I'm beginning to fill up a couple of planters. I'm probably going to move this one to the front now, because if it gets any heavier, I won't be able to maneuver it. And here are the bulbs that will be going into those planters and a few of the others that I've got at the front. So it'll be really pretty out front. My kitchen garden seeds are growing really nicely. For those of you who don't know, I am literally growing vegetables from the vegetables that I bought at the store. Sorry, that fell over. So this is a butter lettuce that I used about half of it, and now I'm letting it build up again. And as you can see, I change the water about every other day. This is mint that I bought in the store. This is an onion, and you can probably see it better here, but this onion is growing very nicely. Oh, and there it's starting to get green in the center. That's good. You all know about green onions. I always have grown my green onions. They last me about a month. And then what I'm doing now is after a month I'm going to be planting them in the garden as real onions. So now, oh, my carrots are doing really well. You can see that that's radish growing there. That's bok choy. And these are all from, oh, that's bok choy at the back as well. These are all growing, no, that's lettuce. That's lettuce because that is bok choy one and an even smaller one right there. So these I'm all growing from stuff that I bought at the store. My new addition is sweet potato. I'm waiting for that to do its thing. More lettuce. So what I'm hoping is by the time it comes to planting time, I will be ahead of the game. And you see, as I use a carrot, I just throw it in some water. And as it starts to get green, I put it up here in the sunlight. My new experiment is I am busy with lemon and grapefruit here. No idea if it'll work, and orange obviously. But my citrus fruits are there.